Hello, 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 brothers and sisters of light and dark. Beam me up, Scotty, aliens, demigods, archeons, dark ones, demons, the good angels, I mean, everything I'm talking to with much respect and love to is all of the good ones. I don't worship anything. Okay, I just want you to understand that people's brothers and sisters, humanoid, non-humanoid creatures, beings, living beings, all of you. Okay. Just remember, I don't worship anything, and I don't fear anything. If I see a lion, I'm gonna have common sense to fear it and run. Okay, but as soon as I see a dog trying to coming towards me, I'm like, I'm not gonna just stand there. I'm gonna run like the wind. Okay, that's the only time I have fear. If I see a big man, as I'm gonna use kind of logic. I'm like, should I fight this man, even though I got skill? Or I can only fight a big man if I'm in berserk mode. Okay, and I'm not in berserk mode. Okay. So I have to run, okay? I have to try to find a way to stop him from hurting me, okay? But much love to all brothers and sisters of light and dark. In this video, I'm going to talk about 4 things, okay? How to create your own magic, okay? Yes, you can, okay? And the best way to raise your daughter and son, depending on their parents, okay? And my advice for men and women for dating, okay? And also gonna talk about if I was a woman, because my girlfriend Triana, okay, she's one of my best friends. I know for many years. She's like it does. You would be a whore if you was a woman, okay. I'm gonna talk about that first, okay. I said I would not be a whore. I would not be a whore if I was a woman. He said, yes, you do. You like? I said, yeah, no, yes, no. And I was like, I said, well, I can't be a whore because the fact that if I was a woman, okay, I would know that my body is very vital. And I would learn about things before I get involved with any type of man, okay? You know, I'm a sexual type of woman, okay? See, I'm putting myself in a woman's shoes, okay? And then I realized how men will try to lie to me just to get into my pants, okay? Because I know she went through the same shit, okay? But I will have a trick for that, okay? You know, if I find out a man he wouldn't be able to trick me because my shit would be so good, and I'll be able to control him, okay? I'll tell him what to do, okay? So she was shocked. I said, yeah, I wouldn't go in a bar and look for a man. That's stupid, okay? Even though I know there's good men in the bar, she actually met her perfect man at least twice, okay? She said it herself, okay? Like every time I talk to a female, they always say they met the perfect man at least once or twice in their life. Most women do. Most men don't even meet the woman not even once, okay? They never meet their perfect man. Their perfect woman, okay? I met my nice woman out here. She's not perfect though, but other than that, okay? I've met some nice females, some dime pieces, but they wasn't perfect either for me, okay? See, it's harder for a man. But every woman I've talked to, they say, yeah, I've met my perfect man at least once or twice. And it's usually folks starts off with sex, okay? Starts off with sex, okay? Because I try to control it, okay? And so if I was a woman, I would basically try to control him through the sexuality and my mentality. If my sex ain't good, then I'll have to brush him off. I have to get rid of him, okay? Because I had past my experiences. My past is, okay, I would get physical. I would get physical with a man. And if I figured that I tried my best, if I was a woman, even though I learned certain things from my father and my mother, then I have to let him go. Okay, that would be hard for me. Okay, because he doesn't match me compatible sexually. Okay, he doesn't match me compatibly sexually. That's a very, very important. Okay, I keep telling people this shit, man. But that's how she loses out, because she met guys she was compatible with, but she didn't try to change that man, because that man basically didn't like her. Okay, she wasn't probably that good enough. Okay, see, that's the problem. I would never have that problem. I would make sure I'm good enough. Okay, and most women are not good enough. Okay, see, most women are not good enough. Okay. So women have to step up their intellectual basketball skills. They gotta step up they gotta be more like a tomboy, because men love tomboys. Okay, you gotta be more like a tomboy, be his friend and shit. You gotta be real close to a man. Okay, so that's enough about if I was a woman. Okay, my dating advice to women and men. Okay, men, okay, if you want a good woman, you gotta break your pros and cons down, like I said before, and make sure the woman's equally on your beauty. Okay, somehow when I dated women who were like above my appearance, they tend to have like a edge, like I think they got full of ego and shit. And then I realized, wait a minute, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of them. I'm gonna see if, and it doesn't work, because even though I am my average, I'm 7, okay, you know, she might think of her mindset as an 8 or a 9 or 10, And I hate women like that. I dislike women who with attitude. So that's me, okay? So that's my advice to you men, okay? Try to look at a woman who's a little bit lower or just equal, okay? It's hard to tell, but equal. If you consider yourself a 7, it's hard to see if a female is truly a 7, okay? It's hard to see it because you might look at just her belly button. A true belly button exposed is not really a 7. That's an 8 or 9 or 10, okay? Okay, I talked about that in my past video, okay? 8, 9s, or 10s, they got a lot of titty and shit. Something shining on them. They got a big ass earring, big ass glasses and shit. That's 8, 9, and 10. They thinking on that level. That's 8, 9s, and 10 thinking like that. They know they can get opposite sex, okay? So that's my advice to you. Stay on your level. Talk to the woman, tell you what you want, business-wise or personal-wise. Give her an option. Give her something. Now, for you women, all you got to do is basically listen to the man, tell him what you want. See, that's my advice to you, because I told my girl Tree, I said, I will tell the man what I want. This is what I want. I'm aggressive. I will go after it. And let's go now. Let's go to a first day. Let's get this out of the way, because that's the hard part. Get a chance to know the person a little bit. I like this person, what he's saying, and then let him get in that draws, okay? Let him open it up, because that's all. Everything's about sexuality, Darwinism, okay? I'm telling you, that's the truth, okay? Tell people what you want. This is what I want on the table. And this, you men say this is what I want on the table, okay? Now, how to raise your daughters, okay? Now, it's different. For boys, it's like you got to put them out there. The only thing you got to protect boys from is him hanging with some dumbass nigga brothers, okay, or redneck mother. So you're trying to build him up to be a murderer, and you didn't build him up to be a murderer. You built him up to be an educated man to try to look for at least 1 or 2 women, okay? See, that's good. Because most men will not be successful with 1 or 2. Actually, with 2 women, it's hard. Okay, you got to teach that boy, like, okay, you have conversations with the girl and you try to be open and be honest. Because that man might not be satisfied. Your son might not be satisfied, okay? And he'll make him unhappy and shit. So you got to make sure he finds a perfect man. He has to be a virgin too, okay? If he's not a virgin and he's already playing out there, then you already had success. He's okay. He's going to suffer. Let him suffer. He'll learn on his own from his other brothers, okay? Then for daughters, you got to protect them. You must protect your goddamn daughter. This is very important, because if they see a 9-inch dick on a fucking porn, they can be so corrupted, highly, okay? So though men are more corrupted with pornography, women are only corrupted by inches, okay, on a porn star. So a woman sees, I want that, okay, because their hood rats are saying, I feel much better. No, it don't feel better at first. No. Women say that shit hurts, okay? That shit damages the insides. It fucks up your insides for the rest of the average men out there. There's way more average men out there than long dongs, okay? It's fact, okay? So you got to understand the common sense. You mess with a long dong man, you ain't going to be faithful. He ain't going to be faithful. He's going to get a disease, okay? Okay, if you talk to the average man, then it's to my dick sizes, okay? And women don't understand this. I need that. No, you don't need it, okay? Stop. You listen to the wrong hood rat, okay? Okay, you want to be pleased deeply? You could be pleased deeply by a man who's only 6 inches or 7 inches. You don't need no 8 inches or 12 inches. That shit it fucks up a woman's mind, okay? Okay, you need a man with knowledge and shit. You don't need to always have sex every fucking day, every other day, okay? So you gotta teach your daughters that's not what you should be focusing on. Now, how to create you got to protect your daughters, okay? Now, how to create your own magic is real simple. It's your emotion. You draw symbols, okay? You look at the symbol, okay? And you could either burn it, okay? You can cast a spell by throwing salt. Use symbols, okay? You talk to the spirits and ask this to work. The spirits are invisible. They can empower that thing. Easy button, okay? Mental emotion, okay? And you draw it. You do it. I'm not going to give you no high detail. It depends on your level of emotion. It's all your emotion, okay? That's where your spells come from. My shit works, okay? I don't know about you, okay? But that's just about it. Thank you for listening to my video. Okay, perfect timing and everything. Told you how to raise your daughters and sons and shit. And I told you dating advice for women and men overall. If I was in the woman's of a body, okay. I told you how to create your own magic and test it. You test it too. See if it works on bad people, mainly bad people now, okay. Not people who you assume that is bad, okay. Which you know that is bad, okay. Use your magic on bad people, okay. All right, you won't get that karma. Watch it. Much in love and peace to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark, alien gods, demigods, spirit gods, demigods. Peace.